What it look like TV?
I am back. What it do, baby?
YouTube's own Varnell Hill.
Did ya miss me?
And y'all saw the thumbnail, man. We back with season 1 of Silver Spoon starring King Harris, man.
Here we are, face to face, a couple of silver spoons.
I don't know why you rich behind young boys want to try to convince the world that y'all gangster, tough, or hard somehow. Why? Why? You got the money already. You was born into it. You winning. Just go somewhere, exist, be happy. It'd be more thorough if you show off the money than sit here and act like you don't come from money. You walking around talking about you stand on business.
He know I stand on business. He know that. Ain't no nigga ever pulled my car ever in life. I stand on business. You drop me somewhere, I stand on business. You drop me in your hood, I stand on business.
Shut your stupid.
Nobody wants to hear that from you, fam. Nobody wants to see you try to make your parents some type of deadbeats or this, that, and the other, because that's basically what you saying. Because your parents done made too much money for any of their kids to have grown up in the struggle.
I don't want to be in these gates. I want to be outside in the neighborhood. That's why I want to be over there.
So basically you saying you had some horrible behind parents, and that's not cool, man, if you coming out trying to sit and say that. And if you have been able to survive by quote-unquote living over at your grandmother's house.
I used to have to come to my grandma's house because I'm getting in the fight.
You act like a baby to go to your grandmama's house.
Every day.
You so juvenile and naive to not even realize that I can guarantee you, and I don't know none of y'all, but T.I. is a father the way that I'm a father. And I can guarantee you that if you are able to survive over in your grandmother's neighborhood, your grandmother ain't watching you. You staying there and your grandmother's, you know what I mean, this, that, and the other. But the same people that's making sure your grandmother is safe in that neighborhood day in and day out, they making sure you safe in that neighborhood too. So don't ever get that confused. You've been out there, you've been running around, this, that, and the other, and you've been having a good time. Yeah. And part of the reason why you probably haven't got touched or gotten in any trouble because you're so easy to spot and identify. That's probably working in your favor. You so funny looking that, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, you see a little funny looking light-skinned dude, that's T.I.'s son, you know what I mean? Make sure he all right, make sure don't nothing happen to him. You an easy dude to look after, fam. You real distinct looking. So I can guarantee you that if you over your grandmother's house, quote unquote, holding it down and standing on business, that's not all you. I can guarantee that. That's not all you. But I don't understand, man. We done had a whole rash of these young boys coming out trying to be hard, and I just don't get it. We had Michael Irvin and his son, the situation they went through.
I got a son. He raps. His rap name is Tut Tarantino. If you ever listen to some of his raps, I'm like, oh my God, where does this come from, son? You grew up in a gated community your whole life.
His son running around trying to be tough. Dad got to pull his car, let him know, fam, you are not the slightest bit tough. Cut it the hell out. Then we got the Ja Morants of the world. Whole bunch of other celebrity kids running around here trying to convince people that they so gangster, they so tough. Young boys, let me tell you something. Nobody cares. You putting on this front to impress a whole bunch of people that you really don't want to be around. So my advice to you is don't be around them, just do you. And the one thing that I can tell, especially the young people in this world, it doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter if your parents was rich, if your parents was poor. It don't matter if you black, white, Puerto Rican, Indonesian, Scandinavian, Yugoslav. It don't matter. The only thing that matters is if you a thorough person. If you a thorough person, you'll be able to navigate any friend group, any circle, you know what I mean, type situation. You'll be able to move in and out all types of groups of people if you just a thorough person, if you would just accept yourself for who you are. But soon as you start reaching and you start trying to be someone else, someone that people can obviously see that you're not, that's where you start coming into real problems, man, because we can see it. And that's what T.I.'s son isn't getting. Like, we can see it. Like, that's not you. And it's okay. Nobody wanted it to be you. Your dad is rich. Your mom is rich. Your dad done built a whole community for you and the family to live in. And you're dumb behind want to get online and talk about how you didn't want to be there. You wanted to be in the community amongst the people. Well, I'm going to let you know something, man. The community wanted to be behind the gate with your dad. The community looking at you like, fam, you on some weirdo stuff, man. The community looking at you like, soon as your dad get a green light, we gonna snatch your chain. So you just need to fall back. And for real, you need to take a cue from Young Berg. Saw this interview with Young Berg, man.
My parents was millionaires, so like I came from
I
like,
didn't know.
like I ain't never had a sandwich, a hot dog, a hamburger, a Lunchable. I ain't never had Burger King. I briefly like a McDonald's nugget maybe or something like that. I ain't never had none of that shit in my life, and I'm in my mid-30s right now, so like that ain't never happened to me ever.
Thought that interview right there, man, was just so impactful, man. I didn't really know too much about Young Berg. Only thing I knew was he was the boy they was clowning a whole bunch about back in the day when he had his little Transformer chain stolen. You know what I mean? They was clowning the crap out of Young Berg. But now I see exactly why Young Berg didn't give two cares about that darn chain. Young Berg been rich his whole life. And obviously Young Berg is not ashamed of it. And I have not seen one of these young boys yet come out and just be that honest. And just basically tell the truth. Nah, I don't eat that. Nah, I don't live like that. I never did. That's the way you honor your parents' hard work. Now I understand why when they snatched this chain back in the day, everybody else was all up in arms. Oh, they snatched this chain.
Look at that motherfucker standing on that light. It look like it's real.
It look like it.
It look like it.
Look like you got that off of iceberg. That deuce and a quarter around your neck.
Rest your ooh.
He's a punk. He's a sucker. And he's just like, man, they snatched his chain. But nobody in rap really understood that. Now I totally understand it. To him, that was a chain. Y'all all up in arms over a chain? Yeah, somebody that never ate McDonald's before, no fast food, yeah. I can see how he don't understand it. I can see how he ended up around wolves and had no idea what he was doing and how he was moving. But I'm just proud of him for the fact that he's able to honor his parents and not downgrade what his parents did for him or downgrade his experience to try to fit in to poverty. That's really the base level of T.I.'s son's wishes is young boy wish he was from poverty. And it's like, why? Where are we at as a culture where we got our children wishing they were from poverty? Like, things are really backwards, man. When I was young, I used to watch Richie Rich.
How rich can you get? You're never gonna know till you've met. This young boy, Richie Rich is his name. He's written up in the Rich Hall of Fame. His bank account is as rich as his name. That's rich, Richie Rich.
I used to watch Silver Spoons. Silver Spoons was a banging behind TV show. If anybody out there my age, about 45, 47, 48, you know what I mean? Anybody out there in that age range, y'all remember. Silver Spoons, Ricky Schroeder had the big human-sized train set in the crib where you could ride the train in the house. Basically a damn monorail in the living room. And he had the stand-up arcade games. Richie Rich had everything. So when we was younger, we was trying to be rich. We was lying like we had money and we was broke. Now you cats got money, come from money, and y'all want to be poor. I'm telling you, nowadays in 2023, everything is flipped in reverse. But y'all tell me how y'all feel about this one in the comment section. I'm glad y'all stuck it in with me. If y'all done made it to this point in the video, most definitely, y'all are my MVP.
It was a stone groove, my man.
I'm out of here. I see y'all on the next one.